tell your mom.
Hey, and welcome back to Talk of Better Worlds. Just a random day of the week live stream. Because we got terrible news this week. It's been a rough week for celebrity deaths. Like, Dolly Parton, which is very prolific person. She's loved by most people. Even if you're not a big fan of country, you can at least understand the fact that she did so much for that genre of music, just music in general. And she did a lot of human rights stuff, and I mean, her name's everywhere. She was very much a big philanthropist. But then we had Tim Curry, which that was a very sad one. He hadn't been in the greatest shape for quite a while, but yeah, sadly he's passed too. And last week we had what's her name, Hayden Panettiere from Heroes, which that was a sad story. Like her whole story is very sad. That one's upsetting, but really, I haven't had too many celebrity deaths that like affected me in any way. I don't have like a parasocial relationship with any celebrity or even internet celebrity, but every once in a while you get those people who are just, they're famous. You don't really have a connection to them, but it's someone you kind of grew up with. They were always on your TV, or you always heard their voice. Like that could be some for Dolly Parton. People who grew up in a house that listened to a lot of country, they probably grew up listening to Dolly all the time. Well, I grew up watching a lot of cartoons. A lot of cartoons from the 80s, the 90s. And So, well, let me talk about the other two first. The two that have somewhat had an effect on me was Robin Williams, because it's Robin Williams, loved all his movies. And he was the voice of the genie from Aladdin, Mrs. Doubtfire, just absolute legend, great person. And it's sad that he's gone. He was a comedian who stuck, he had his drug problems, but he stuck true to things. Plus, he named his daughter Zelda after Legend of Zelda, which is just dope. And then Akira Toriyama, because grew up watching Dragon Ball. Loved his art. Dragon Quest is, again, my favorite game series. Sad that he was gone. And hey, Crystal. And hey, Pinky, if you're here. But yeah, Peter Cullen, which everybody knows his voice. Just everybody knows his voice. He was Optimus Prime from Transformers. He was Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. He had been voicing Eeyore for years. From Wikipedia, Peter Cullen is a Canadian voice actor who has given unforgettable characters to fans for over 5 decades. He's best known for voicing Optimus Prime in the Transformers franchise, a role he reprised in 2007 for the first live-action film. Cullen has said that Optimus Prime's voice is based on his brother Larry, which I'll talk more about him in a minute from some comments on Reddit. He's also known for voicing Eeyore and Winnie the Pooh since 1988. He's done just millions of roles. If you check out his IMDb, it doesn't even show everything that he's been in. That because he's been in way more than this. If you really want to hear a full history of like all the things that he's been in, I'm sure they're going to do a video on just him soon. But Secret Galaxy on YouTube, check them out. They do a lot of talking about 80s cartoons and stuff like that, some that people don't know, and just the amount of titles you will hear his name brought up in, because he's done something on basically everything. But his career started all the way back in 1964. Shoestring Theater TV series, went on to The Buddies, Smothers Brothers, Comedy Hour, which is one I've heard of. Prologue, don't know about. Next thing I actually know about is the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. But yeah, he was in King Kong. This was the remake of it in 76. He did a bunch of voices for Hanna-Barbera, just a ton of voices for Hanna-Barbera. Like on Scooby-Doo, Scrappy-Doo, Fred and Barney, Meet the Thing. He was in Plastic Man, Richie Rich, Scooby-Doo Show. Trollkin, Spider-Man. He played Red Skull, Jack Riven, the Stuntman. I feel like I've heard of Meatballs and Spaghetti, but I can't remember it. Another Scooby-Doo one. More Spider-Man. The Knight Rider animated series. Played the evil AI car. Yeah, the evil AI car. The Dukes of Hazzard cartoon. He was on a G.I. Joe miniseries. Tons of stuff. I mean, you get up into where he played Mogwai. He played, the Gremlin from Gremlins. Pinky, welcome. Yeah, he was in Snorks. He played Mario. He voiced Mario in Donkey Kong. It's, so many things. He was in Voltron, Dungeons and Dragons, Rainbow Bright and Friends. He was in a bunch of Pac-Man things too. I think I missed that. He was Sourpuss. Oh, that was somewhere down here. Yeah, in Pac-Man, the TV series. Oh, but yeah, it's sad because there's so many of these things that I watched growing up. Like so many of these things. And his voice is gone now. It's upsetting. I also didn't know that he was the voice for Predator. He was uncredited. That's an interesting one. Yeah, there's so many things that I feel like he wasn't credited for, and he very much deserves it. Him and Frank Welker were just in everything. Frank Welker being Megatron from Transformers. They were just in so many things. And it's sad that one of them's gone. It is very sad. I mean, to the point where right now, and I love your name, Mr. Sourfart. But yeah, like I'm to the point where I'm going to start going back and trying to get DVD collections of these things. Cause yeah, man, I heard his voice basically every day of my life growing up. And it's nice to see, I saw this, rest in peace. And this is from r/Gundam. So I was like, well, hey, let's see what's going on with Reddit for this. Cause people are going to be talking about him. So let's see Reddit. Let me go back to posts. All right. So yeah, automatically you knew it was going to be in the Transformers one because why not? But yeah, they showed Gundam, Invincible because that was the last role that we know that he did, at least per IMDb. He was a character. He was Thaddeus who betrayed the king of what's their planet, their race. I'm gonna call it Vulturemite, but I don't think that's it. Whatever. He was the king of that, which is actually the king was voiced by Frank Welker, which is just beautiful. He's being touched in gaming because every time there was a Transformers game, he was Optimus. Yeah. News for Winnie the Pooh. I didn't see anything for Disney, but pop culture. Yeah. Everybody's begging Hasbro to not ruin his legacy. There was something that came up about a month ago or two, apparently, when I was going through some comments. I didn't read into it much, but we could do that together. The fact that not even the official social media pages for Transformers greeted him says it all about the company, Hasbro. And someone replied, when Michael Bay, of all people, treats Peter Cullen with respect compared to Hasbro and the director of Bumblebee, something is wrong. So yeah, I'm not sure what the story was about. Because it was his birthday. Yeah, Hasbro just kind of didn't say anything to him on his birthday. That's kind of sad. Because, yeah, Hasbro made stupid amounts of money off of this guy, off of his voice. Voicing Optimus. You have all the movies, you have all the games, all the merchandise. People bought it because we all know who the character is. We know the voice that goes along with it. And yeah, it's kind of sad. Kind of sad. I mean, Disney has more respect for actors than that, like voice actors. Yeah, it's seeing all these posts. And I mean, he looked great for his age too. He was doing well. He did well in jeans. Yeah, talking how I mentioned his brother from the Wikipedia article. Saw this. It's in a character rant. One thing that springs to mind is when Peter Cullen was first getting ready to audition for the role of Optimus Prime in Transformers back in the 1980s. He told his brother Larry, who was U.S. Marine, that he was going to audition to play the role of a hero truck. And his brother said, Peter, don't be a Hollywood hero. Be a real hero. Real heroes don't yell and act tough. They're strong enough to be gentle. And it's funny because, you know, that is Optimus. I mean, yeah, he's tough and he's gentle. He tries to reason with shit. He doesn't just go in there. I mean, outside of Michael Bay movies, Optimus Prime didn't just go in there and just wreck house. Like, he was a solid leader. He was a good character. Yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad. But yeah, with Eeyore, let me go back to that. Because when I was younger and the movie had first come out, I got it on VHS and watched it 500,000 times. Oh, where is it? It is a Winnie the Pooh movie. Yeah, Pooh's Grand Adventure in 97. I watched this movie so many times. And again, it's just another place where I heard Peter Cullen just over and over and over. Great movie. Because they have to go to Skull because they can't spell. I love it. Absolutely love it. And Al is just useless in it. That was fantastic. But yeah. There we go. Finally got it up. Okay. But yeah, it's a sad time. It's a sad time. It'll be nice to see these companies, some of them, like I'm sure Disney's going to, because he was Eeyore for so long. They're going to do something to honor him. They're usually respectful about that. Given it might just be some shit on Disney Plus, which it's whatever. I guess that's what they're trying to aim for, all these networks. But it's, yeah, just... Yeah, Eeyore birthday parties. There you go. But yeah, I don't know. It's sad. It is just sad times. I mean, the whole time, like, so there's the whole thing, like, you know, celebrities die in threes. And so we had Dolly and then Tim Curry and then Frank Welker. I don't know who Hayden would have been pitched in with because she was about like a week before, unless you want to counter with this. And the Frank Welker's part of the next three. But Frank Welker, Peter Cullen. Yeah, I don't want Frank Welker to die. That would be too much at once. Yeah. So every day someone has to die. Pretty much. Between the eclipses. I have not heard that. So every day someone has died in between. Who died after Hayden? Who passed between Hayden and what's her face? I can't think of anyone. Then again, I didn't look at much media after that because once Hayden passed away, I started watching Heroes again, and I kind of just got hooked on that, just binge watching it to the point where I got like sick of watching the show. But yeah, I don't know who died between her and Dolly. Oh yeah, this week. Yep. So I mean, who knows what tomorrow's going to bring, or who's going to have died today? Since Peter died yesterday, but we all found out about it today. Yep. Oh, tonight's the eclipse? I didn't even know it was happening so soon. I thought it was like next week or something like that. Yeah, I don't pay attention to things. I'm just oblivious. Yeah, but there's one person I've been looking up constantly because My favorite TV show for since I was, God, how old was I? 20, 21 has been the Dick Van Dyke Show, because I just randomly went to the library and like picked it up, like rented out different seasons, and love the show. It is perfect in every way. And it's Dick Van Dyke, who's another character, like another actor I grew up with, because Chi Chi Bang Bang, Mary Poppins, not Matlock, that's Andy Griffith. What the hell was his mystery show? Oh, give me a second. Drawing blanks. Diagnosis Murder. There we go. Between all those, oh yeah, and then Night at Museum and all that, I've watched this guy a ton, and then fell in love with the Dick Van Dyke Show. And not gonna lie, I've been, since the death started picking up, I've been checking on this guy's like online daily, just to make sure he doesn't join this list, because I don't want to see that happen. I've told people for years. I still have his book down here. I always keep it handy because, yeah, just a huge fan of Dick Van Dyke. My lucky life. Yeah, Dick Van Dyke being 100 years old, I don't want to see him. I mean, I absolutely cannot stand the band Coldplay. But a couple of years ago when they put out a song that was like, Dick Van Dyke was the music video for it, I listened to it multiple times just to watch the music video. Because great guy. I mean, then he was also in, not long ago, he was in The Masked Singer. And what else did he do? He's done a couple little things. Yeah, I don't know. I've always liked Dick Van Dyke. I don't want to see him join this list. So I told people for years, like the day he passes, I'm taking off work. Like that's a day I'm checking out. That's too much. Too much. Yeah. Stars we lost in 2026. Oh, where was one? Oh yeah. Okay. So they're starting from the most recent. Dolly Parton, Hayden, Mark Ryder, Haley. Why do I know this person's name? Just from Godzilla vs. Kong? Okay. Brenda Fitcher or Fricker, don't know her. Yeah, I'm not going to know a lot of these people. Hal Williams, I feel like that name sounds familiar. Sam Neill. Oh yeah, dude. We lost Sam Neill this year. That sucked. He's going to be in the Zelda movie coming up. Oh, Bonnie Tyler, Chuck Russell. She wasn't the daughter in Alf, was she? I feel like she was, but I'm probably wrong. She was probably the mom. Clive Davis, Miss Chase. Don't want to butcher her first name. Louise Lasser from Mary Hartman. I know this guy. Gene Shalit. I know him from something. Looks very familiar. Anthony Head from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah. And Blythe. Yeah, it's sad. It is sad. It sucks. Absolutely sucks. I didn't know he died. Yep. Oh, she was the girl from The Ring. Okay. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, I never looked into who did voices for a lot of Disney characters. It's like my favorite Disney movie is The Great Mouse Detective. I have no clue who was in that movie. I've never looked it up. Just never thought about it. I mean, yeah, it's my favorite one because, I'm a big fan of Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, Vincent Price. That was the only person I probably knew who was in it. Because none of these names sound familiar. But Candy Candido, I like that name. Yep. Sad times. Sad times. So yeah, I mean, given with Peter, they have already in the cartoons moved on from him. He hasn't been in the more recent series, hasn't been voicing Optimus. So I mean, the character is going to stay on. It's going to live on. It's just they don't sound quite like him. They get kind of close, but you're going to miss that just what he brought to the character. He made the character who it is vocally. And especially being in the movies. Like that's what most people nowadays know best. She also did the voice in Spirited Away. That's the what's his face thing, right? Yeah. Studio Ghibli. Oh no, it's not Studio Ghibli. It's Miyazaki. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so Miyazaki did it, but it's Studio Ghibli. Tara Strong. Another well-known voice actor. Yeah, let's look at her. Oh, so she must have... Who was she in Donnie Darko? I haven't seen that movie in years. The Ring 2. I didn't even know they had so many Rings movies. I thought it was just 1 and 2. Like The Ring and then Ring 2. I never knew about Rings. Never heard about it. Oh, she was Lilo? So who did Stitch? Who did Stitch? Chris Sanders. Why does he look familiar? Oh, he is a absolute Disney person. This guy's just been in everything. The Wild Robot. But yeah. I don't know. After I heard this news about Peter, though, I kind of just sat there at work and I'm just like staring, just thinking like, damn. The amount of hours I'd spent listening to this guy. Absolute amount of hours. Yeah, it just made me wonder how many other people I've had listened to for years and just forgot about, like the multiple voice actors of Bugs Bunny who had died over the years. Crazy amount of hours. Crazy amount of hours. But yeah, I didn't really plan on being on long. Just wanted to at least say something about him. he's going to be missed. Many people are going to miss him. There's been, I mean, not just on Reddit, but Facebook's filled with them, Instagram's filled with them. Just everybody who met the guy, especially, liked the guy. He wasn't a bad person. He was one of the few good people, lived an amazing life with an amazing career, and he's going to be remembered forever. And he deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. Yeah, being in Dungeons and Dragons, a series that got canceled, and it got canceled before the end of the series was released, and we didn't actually get an ending to it ever. And then it got pulled from air, and you couldn't find it anywhere. And then finally they released it on DVD just a couple years ago. That show, yeah, he played the main villain in it. It's crazy stuff. Yep. R.I.P. But yeah, just keep an eye on the channel, Secret Galaxy, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something honoring him, and they're gonna do a good job because they talk about him and Frank Welker just all the time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, R.I.P. Peter. It's sad. It is sad. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Hey, thanks for watching.
Give us a like if you enjoyed it, and dislike it if you didn't.
Let us know what you think about the channel.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Tell your mom.